Hi friends, I Devi welcome you all with a promise that my listeners will get to hear many horror real life tales on this channel. I have provided a playlist of all the horrifying experiences narrated here. Y'all click the link in the description box in case any of y'all have missed any episodes. If you feel the stories are nail biting and are inquisitive to hear more creepy incidents in near future, then please kindly share and subscribe to my channel. And yes, do not forget to click the notification bell. Before I begin, a must needed disclaimer: the intention of this channel is not to generate belief in spirits. Real life spooky moments are shared here. You'll certainly hear them as a story. Today's episode is loaded with mysterious moments. So, to enjoy the fearful experience encountered by Rupesh, stay with me till the end of this video. Rupesh was an aspirant writer. He belonged to a middle-class family and resided with his mother, a great admirer of Sovesh Kumar, a famous writer. Our amateur writer followed his mentor's work and adapted his style of writing. He had considered him as his teacher and guide. After taking care of the daily struggle and needs of an individual, he managed to take out some time for his writing. One day, Rupesh heard that his mentor, Sovesh Kumar, was visiting his area as a VIP guest. The news was like a dream come true for him. Filled with excitement, he took a leave from his work and reached the venue. All he wanted was a glimpse of his idol. The thought of meeting his icon was enough to increase his palpitation. He reached the venue a little before time and waited quietly in a corner for the moment when he could meet him. Throughout the program, his eyes were stuck on his guide. He waited patiently for the closure of that day's activities. After the end of the program, he managed to show his writing to his idol. But all he got was the contrast of what he has expected. His work was marked as a pack of loopholes. Sovesh Kumar advised him to work hard and emphasize improving his way of expression. Rupesh was heartbroken after showing his work to the person he admired so much. With a demotivated spirit and a broken heart, he came out of the venue and took a peaceful corner of a nearby park. He wanted to analyze things and understand where he had gone wrong. In the same garden, there was an old gentleman named Narane. He had come for his evening walk and saw our amateur writer. He came close to Rupesh and asked him, "Do you mind if I disturb you? I will take only a few minutes of yours." He continues, "You look very upset, so was curious to know the reason. Do you mind sharing your pain with me? I believe that by talking to me, you can release your pain to a great extent. God knows, maybe I can be of some help to you." Rupesh was on the lookout for a companion. He drastically wanted to share his grief with somebody, so he narrated the whole story to the gentleman. After hearing his sorrow, Narane said, "Oh my God, you should not be sad. He is a legend and your writing may not have met his expectations. It's okay, you don't mind his words. I suggest you not be demotivated and never think of stopping writing. You continue doing what you are so passionate about. Do you have your writings with you right now? If yes, can I see them? Rupesh said, Yes, I have them. I have written many stories and poems, but it's my sheer bad luck that in each of my works I got stuck somewhere in between. I am always in a dual mind and indecisive about the end, so most of my writing is incomplete. Naren Babu asked him to show his work. Rupesh agreed and gave the bundle of paper to the old gentleman. After having a look at his work, he asked him which one is his favorite piece of work. He said, This one. I have named it MOGRA. Naren Babu took a pause and then asked Rupesh, What do you do for a living? Rupesh answered, He sells perfume, cream powder, etc. But the earnings are not much. The old gentleman said, It is difficult to earn a handsome amount by selling beauty products. I have heard of a place wherein if you can take out a day or two and go, I believe you would be able to sell all your items and can earn good money. Hearing this, Rupesh jumped with joy and requested Naren Babu to give him the whereabouts of the place. The thought of earning a big amount in a small time made him restless. Naren Babu said, Do one thing, come tomorrow, then I'll give you the address of that place. As decided, the next day Rupesh noted down the address and other details of that location from Naren Babu and decided to go there as early as possible. He wanted to earn a lump sum amount in one go. So, before leaving for that place, he borrowed some money and purchased a bulk of cosmetic items to be sold there. He purchased the earliest train tickets. The day he boarded the train while reading the newspaper, he got a piece of bad news. He read that his mentor, Sarvesh Kumar, has committed suicide. Rupesh was deeply painful to hear the news. Throughout the journey toward Nandipur, he was very sad. He couldn't believe that he had ended his life this way. Rupesh got down to the nearest station from Nandipur as there was no direct train to this place. He asked a passerby about the details of Nandipur from the place he was standing. That person was shocked to know that Rupesh wanted to go to a very low populated place. He said, This place is very far away. You need to take a bullock cart to some extent and then we'll have to walk to reach this place. Who suggested you to go to this place? He asked. Rupesh was shocked to see his reaction and answered, What are you saying? I have heard that people of this place are eager to buy a variety of items, including the one I sell, and my commodities will get sold out in a few hours. Thinking to have a good business, I decided to take the hardships and travel to so far away place. The passerby said, You can try your luck. Do one thing, take a bullock cart from that place close to the temple. Saying this, he left. Rupesh slowly walked in the direction indicated by that person and continued his journey towards the closest point to Nandipur in a bullock cart. On the way, he asked many questions to the bullock cart rider. He was disheartened to know that there are hardly anyone staying there now. The driver told him that many years back it used to be a very prosperous area. People had money and were ready to buy anything. But after a pandemic, which occurred a few years back, there is nothing left there. I think you should return home. Why are you wasting your time going to an area where hardly anyone stays? Rupesh said, after coming so far, I think I should at least go and see that area. Saying this, he got down from the bullock cart and started walking towards Nandipur, which was another few hours walking from that point. He was extremely exhausted and eager to reach his destination point as soon as possible. With a huge bag that was loaded with many things, he slowly walked, or rather dragged himself towards the place. After walking for nearly 5 hours, he could see a dim light. It was nearly 8 p.m. That light gave a smile to his face. He thought finally now his journey is over. He took a fast pace and reached towards that light. It was a broken thatched house. He stepped inside that house and started to call. He was hopeful to see some cheerful faces coming out of that house. After a few walks, an old man came out of that place wearing a torn dress and had a messed up appearance. He said, "What happened? Who are you and what do you want?" Rupesh said, "I can't see anybody here in this village. Where are others? Is there any place where I can stay?" The old man gave a very sarcastic laugh and said, "How come you are expecting people in a dead place? There are hardly any survivors remaining after that pandemic. That disease had taken everybody's life. Very few people have survived. I and my wife stay here. Why don't you spend the night on the small veranda outside our hut? My wife is there inside the house. If you need anything, you can call us. We don't have anything to serve you as we are unfed for many days." Rupesh took out some biscuit packets from his pouch and said, "I will eat biscuits and will go to sleep." On seeing the biscuit packet, the old man gave a desirous look. Rupesh took out some packets and gave them to the old man. He said, "We have not eaten something so tasty for many days. You stay here, I am going inside. I and my wife will eat these flavorful biscuits in no time." Only a few hours has passed when Rupesh has rested there. He could hear whispers. It was as if a big group of crowd was talking among themselves. With trepidation, he woke up. "How come at this hour of the night I can hear noises?" He started to look here and there. He saw that the dim light is also not burning and it is dark all over the place. He got scared and started to call the old man. The man came out and said, "It seems you are unable to sleep in a new place. Don't worry. I am also awake. Let us talk and pass the night." Rupesh said, "Why is it so dark here?" The old man said, "Money is scarce, so we light lamps only for some time, then we adjust in darkness." Rupesh was curious to know about the whispers. To this old man said, These are the whispers of the people staying inside the huts located in this village. How come the locals talking at this hour? He asked. Now, the aged gentleman gave a very scary look and said, "So what if the pandemic has taken their life? The villagers still exist here? This village still has people who have their desires, dreams, family, and ambition. You have come as a ray of hope for them. Why don't you meet them? They all have a story to tell. You can become a healer. Look, all of them are anxiously waiting to meet you." When Rupesh looked on the other side, his heart literally stopped beating. There were a large number of people coming towards him, slowly, and slowly. He was being encircled by villagers of all ages. They had hope in their eyes and smile on their face. They all were optimistic and eager to reach near him. Seeing them leaving his belongings there, Rupesh got up and started to run. He ran the fastest he could. His exhausted body was not allowing him to run fast, but he tried to take the fullest speed he could to get out of that village. After some time, Rupesh woke up. He saw himself lying outside a temple located in between a big field. He recalled that after running for hours, he had collapsed somewhere he couldn't remember. He woke up to the smell of jasmine. He was shocked to see jasmine scattered all over the place. The stairs of the temple were covered with MOGRA. He thought, how come in this season this flower is all over the place, and who the hell did this? He bowed down in front of the deity and prayed for the peace of every single entity dwelling there. He was feeling sad for them. He could feel their pain. Tears were rolling from his eyes. He wanted salvation for everybody, including Sarvesh Kumar. He prayed, though he has not done right by committing suicide, he still, "I want the Lord to have mercy on his soul and release him to the other world." After praying for all the souls, he returned. Now, he was inquisitive to know why had Narayana Babu sent him to a place where ghosts resided. Maybe he was unaware of this fact. Yet he wanted to meet his aged friend. One evening he went there to the same park, and luckily he saw Narayana Babu sitting on a bench. He ran towards him and told him the story. The aged man was shocked to hear what has happened to Rupesh. He said, "Don't worry, focus on your writing." Then suddenly, after thinking a bit, he said, "Let's do one thing. Show me all your incomplete writing." Rupesh said, "They are not there with him right now." "Do not worry," Narayana Babu answered. "Let's go to your house. I will try to give you some ideas and try to help you to complete the half-done work." Both of them headed towards Rupesh's house. On reaching home, he asked his mother to prepare 2 cups of tea. Rupesh's mom said, "How come today you want to drink 2 cups? Anyway, I'm bringing it in a minute." When her mother entered the room and was about to place both cups in front of his son, he said to keep the other cup in front of Narayana Babu. I mean, on the other side of the table. She kept both cups and went back in. This way, the other world entities fulfilled our aspirant writer's biggest dream. So friends, here I end the story. Before I sign off for today, a request that if any of my listeners want to share any true event on this channel, then please send the details to my email address provided in the description box. I will be back soon with another real life story. Stay connected with me. Bye for now.